Hi friends, so this is my discussion post for Module 4 in regards to the prompt. Please discuss these psychosocial stressors impacting members of the LGBTQ community and how social workers can effectively help members of this population. Employment discrimination and mental health issues. So our assigned text didn't really elaborate on this too much. The video that we watched really had to do with juveniles, but I've done a paper on this before. So, the employment discrimination that a lot of um, members of this community have suffered from are pretty radical. More specifically, in the military, there was a don't ask, don't tell policy put in, and then in 2016, Obama had um, lifted that ban, but there were also restrictions that were put on that, such as if you are transitioning, that or if you're on testosterone or estrogen, you are not allowed to enlist. And also, if you've been diagnosed with um, gender dysphoria, dysmorphia, excuse me, or body dysmorphia, anything that would be fall under that category are not allowed to enlist as well. Also, the same thing that we saw in the Olympics a couple years ago with the transgender swimmer. There was a lot of controversy around that. A lot of people don't know how to converse with people that are in this community because they are so close-minded due to social stigmas that social media and news and just the way that culture has been. And people need to realize that as we go through time, that culture modernizes and changes, and that in the 1960s really is where, in the Stonewall riots, is really where the breaking of the silence came out, and where the LGBTQ community really started standing up for their rights. Mental health issues, there's a lot of mental health issues with this community. I mean, there are with any community, but the most prominent ones are suicide, depression, and body dysmorphia. And from what our PowerPoint showed, there are still some cultures and some professional entities that still see it as a mental illness and even see it as a situation that should be dealt with by the death penalty, and that's pretty brutal. So there's a lot of stigma and fear that people of this community have to go through. And I think as a social worker, it's really important to be empathetic and just practice acceptance and let that person know that not that they need validation, but that you validate their feelings, and that you are supportive of whatever decisions they make in regards to their gender or their sexuality or their body. But yeah, that's my discussion post. Thank you.